Well, Jamie, welcome. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with KendyK all day.
Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. I was like, there's no sound, y'all. We had some sound issues.
Yes,
The
yes.
mic's not on. Check one. And it was not Jamie. It was all KendyK.
Mm-mm.
It was all KendyK's. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on. Y'all, welcome in. We are so excited. Jamie, welcome. Welcome, Jamie. This is KendyK's Kitchen, and you are welcome to come on, take a seat at the table.
Thank you.
She's here, y'all. She's here. This is Coffee and Conversations. And y'all go ahead and hit that like button, drop down in that chat, say hello to our guest, Jamie Lanier. Jamie Lanier has quite a following on her channel. Jamie's a new-ish content creator. Would you call yourself new as a content creator, Jamie, or new-ish?
New-ish.
New-ish. Okay. Now I, on the other hand, am definitely new, y'all. I am on my next mini goal is 750 subscribers. So when I say I'm new, that's exactly what I mean. I am a new content creator in these YouTube streets. So
Hmm.
if you're not a subscriber, would you please become one of my subscribers? And y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Both of our channels are connected here for this live broadcast of KendyK's Coffee and Conversation featuring Jamie Lanier.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jamie. Welcome. And welcome to your viewers, your subscribers as well. I know that I'm a subscriber of Jamie's. Let me drop your information in the chat, Jamie. I don't see any activity in the chat yet, so y'all drop something down in that chat so I we know that it's working. Jamie, do you have any?
I don't see anything yet. I'm trying to. Let me see. Let me see. Because I don't see nothing. Let's make sure it's up and going too.
I see we do have a count. The count is up. We've got 10. Would somebody be a brave soul and drop in the chat and let us know that you are hearing us okay before we get started?
Okay.
This is Coffee and Conversations with KendyK, featuring our special guest, Jamie Lanier is in KendyK's kitchen today.
Let's see. I see it. It's like I can't see it from um my
Through
laptop. I can see it from like my phone.
Okay, so you're not seeing it through StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's
okay.
okay. I'll fix it.
Okay. Well, I'll be popping up comments and things on the screen as I see them. Did you use the link that StreamYard gave? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's the only way that I'll be able to put their comments up.
Oh, okay, okay. I see it now. I clicked on the comments. I see it now. It's like a private chat, comments, and recording.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, friends. This is Coffee and Conversations with KendyK. And our special guest to Kendy's Kitchen is Jamie Lanier. Y'all, we're ready. We're flowing now. We're flowing now. Y'all, thank y'all for being patient with us. Technical difficulties, blame them all on KendyK because Jamie was ready, y'all. Jamie was ready, baby. Jamie was ready. Been ready. Been ready. KendyK fooling around like she does. Y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all for checking in with us. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. And I'll drop Jamie's link in the chat. If you're not a subscriber already to Jamie, go ahead and subscribe to Jamie. So, Jamie, now the reason why I must tell you, so I'm a new subscriber to Jamie. I've probably been a subscriber for less than 30 days, but I have been binge watching Jamie's content. It is so good. Let me just tell you. If you are not a subscriber, you're going, listen, lean into this. Lean into this, friends. You are going to want to become one of Jamie's subscribers, so you might as well go ahead and take the plunge now. Just get her done, because Jamie Jamie gives it to the people, right? She just gives it to the people, and she gives her all in these YouTube streets. Jamie has 7.5 thousand subscribers.
No, it's over 6,000.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Are you sure?
Yeah, over 6,000.
Okay, she's working on getting to 7,000 subscribers. So let's get her over there today, right? Let's do that thing for Jamie today. So go ahead and hit that share button, and you need to share that out to like 5 people so we can push her over 7K subscribers this day. This day. Y'all, thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all. Welcome in, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is KendyK all day. So now Jamie's got a whole full life going on, okay? And that's what Jamie shares on her channel, is her whole entire life, right? Jamie's just being Jamie, and Jamie's just sharing that out to the world. And that's what makes her channel gold. Her content is gold, and it is so timely and relevant. Jamie is an HR professional, but in this economy, things happen. So Jamie has had to pivot, and Jamie is now doing gig work. And I think that's one of the elements that drew me in, Jamie, is that I make use of so many gig workers since the pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. They bring my groceries. I travel to the West Coast to work, so I'm back and forth. Mm-hmm. I no longer park my car at the airport, or even off-site parking at the airport. KendyK calls Uber or Lyft, who's ever cheapest that day, and get my frequent flyer miles for the Uber and Lyft ride, right? So I am grateful. Thank you for your service, Jamie. Thank you for your service. So Jamie, tell us what gigs you work, and tell us a little bit about yourself, what brought you here, and we'll get started.
So I used to, I was in the military. I was in the military over 7 years. Got out the military, went into the medical field, worked into the medical field over 5 years, got burnt out from being in the medical field, went back to school to get my degree in HR, worked in HR, went back and got my master's degree in organizational leadership, and got a bachelor's degree in HR management, worked in HR. Unfortunately, things happened. My boss was like, she couldn't pay me. She couldn't afford to pay me because she was going through things. She was starting her mental health app, and she was like, well, the contractors wasn't paying her, so she couldn't pay me. So I was starting to do gig work because she was finicky and floppy. So
she was flip
floppy, and I was doing gig work ever since.
Let me tell you something. Jamie ain't got no time for that.
I ain't got time for that. So I was just doing gig work ever since.
Yeah. You and so many others. Now, the military. So again, I've been a subscriber of Jamie's for less than 30 days, and I am just humbled that she even agreed to this interview with me. So thank you again, Jamie, and thank you to your subscribers who are joining us today. Jamie, what branch of the military were you in?
I was in the Army.
Army. Both of my brothers were Army. Mm-hmm. I think at that time that they served, was it Army of One?
Sure.
And I had that one brother. I'd be like, "This ain't the Army. I'm not in the military."
Yeah.
All that barking. You do it.
The Army. I miss the Army because the Army is just like, it's like I got a lot of structure. Like everything is just like the way I do things. I
Mm-hmm.
look at civilians like y'all don't have no structure.
That's
Y'all
right.
are not organized.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and a civilian a clash real quick because y'all
Mm-hmm.
not organized. Like
Mm-hmm.
y'all not in line with me. Like I'll clash real fast with a civilian because I like on like get in line with me. If you don't get in line with me, we gonna clash real fast.
All right. See, y'all see? But I vibe it. I vibe with Jamie because ain't nobody got time for a whole bunch of
Yeah,
foolishness.
I don't have time for the foolishness. Like I'm like I'm always on go. I'm always on the move. Like I'm on go 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 go. That's why I'm always up early. Like I'm up like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I like structure. I'm organized.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't have
Jamie
time.
be taking blocks
Yeah, I be on
at
block
3 in the morning.
at
Three,
3 in
three
the
in the
morning.
morning.
Yes.
She might be taking an Amazon Flex block
I be
of
getting on the
packages.
2 hours. I get 2 hours of sleep. I get 2 hours of sleep. I'll take a block from 3 to 7 or 3 to 8 and come back and get like 2 hours of sleep and then turn around and get right back up and do something else. Like I'm very, and I know that's not healthy, but I'm very like organized. I have structure.
Hmm. Jamie, Jamie's a single mom. Jamie's got a hustle for herself, for her children, for her
Yeah.
bills that are coming every 30 days. Everybody gets that. Everybody gets that. And that's what I admired in Jamie. That's why I said, subscribe. I'm talking about first video that I watched of
Mhm.
Jamie. I was commenting, right? Because Jamie was giving it to us on the video. And I locked in with that. I could lock in with that, and I hit subscribe on the first video. And Jamie and she's been commenting back and forth to my comments, and ever since, friend in my head, Jamie Lanier. So welcome again, Jamie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I
You.
know we know you do Amazon Flex. Are there other gig apps that you use to try to make things work with a new
So I
budget for
do
you and your kids?
I do DoorDash, I do Walmart Spark, and I know people just think I do those things that they think I just get that, but I have other money, other income coming in because see, I'm a disabled veteran. So I get money from the military.
Hmm.
That's just not the only I have other money coming in.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Now, now, see, you done said something. That,
yeah,
see,
I have
that's
other
that's why
income
we
coming
locked in
in.
because I told
That's
you
what
both my
that's
brothers were our
I'm
army.
behind.
Yeah,
So
and one of them he's got 100%. He
exactly.
worked hard till he got 100%
Yeah,
disability, and
I'm
and now
90.
and now we know
Yes,
why
we
he was
do.
working so hard.
I'm 90%. So I'm working on my 100%.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I'm fine over here.
I know that's right. Don't y'all get not too much on Jamie's business now. Not too
Hmm.
much on Jamie's personal
Yeah,
business. Okay.
yeah,
Okay, did y'all catch that? Because I caught it. Okay, all
yeah.
right. So we've got it. Thank you, Jamie. So of those of Amazon Flex, of Walmart Spark, and DoorDash, which of those is? Do you have a preference for one of those gigs?
It's tied. It's between Amazon Flex and Walmart Spark.
Okay, why would you say Amazon Flex and Walmart Spark and not DoorDash?
DoorDash is gonna be on the last of the list because I just feel like DoorDash just take too long to dash up to get the money, whereas Amazon Flex, you can just do like a 4 or 5 hour block, and then your money gonna be right there after that.
Okay. So, oh, Amazon Flex, like, do they pay every day or at the end of your block?
End of your block.
Wow. Wow. So, y'all, this first segment is going to be all about Jamie's work with her gig apps, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, or Walmart Spark. So, if you have questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat and we'll be popping them up on the screen. Jamie, can you see that
Yeah.
Gemini Diva has said thank you for your service?
Thank you.
We got several friends who are thanking you for your service. Okay, so let me tell you here's a little story time. So yesterday, y'all, so I got back yesterday from out of town travel, and the yard, it's been raining, meaning the grass is just growing like, wildfire, and all the weeds, right? So I said, okay, I've got to address this grass. And then something snapped in my head. I said, okay, I'm gonna buy a lawnmower. So I literally put in an order at Home Depot, and by the time I got there, they were putting a lawnmower in the back of my car. And so it wasn't until I got home, and then it took me 2 hours to put the lawnmower together, which was really just unfold the handle and tighten the screws. Y'all, that took me 2 hours. I should have just taken the thing back to the store at that point. But at some point, I realized I don't even have any gas to put in this lawnmower. So, trusty cell phone, Walmart is bringing me an order, right?
Mhm.
And I had to pay $5 for elevated delivery service because I wasn't gonna pay the 10 or 15 for like 30 minutes delivery. Wasn't gonna do that, or hour delivery. So I did the next one, which is $5. So I was actually in the garage putting the lawnmower together when he brought the gas can so I could go get some gas to put in the lawnmower. And the guy didn't say a word to me. Like, I was in the garage, and I said, hi, I wanted to say thank you. He didn't say a word. So it was a little awkward. Right. What does that mean? Because I tip. I always tip. I'm gonna tip either the 10% or 15%.
I don't know, because I just feel like respect is due to a dog. So you not saying anything is going to depend on your tip.
Well, I already had added the tip in. I always add my tip in.
So you did that through Walmart?
Yes, but I
Okay, so
can rescind the tip. But I
exactly.
don't. I've never done that. I've never done that. But that is also, so I don't normally meet every so often I will meet the person who's delivering from Spark. But this person, and then I kind of felt like, oh, okay, well, maybe there's a language barrier there or something. But there was no smile, there was no nothing. I'm talking about literally there was my little fold up wagon. There was a wagon there. I was in there putting together the lawnmower. Guy had several bags plus the fuel can. Didn't say a word. Put the stuff down, took the photo, and left. Okay, so thank you for acknowledging that was in fact weird.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. Okay. So sometimes the weirdness happens, but 99% of the time, they do great jobs. I mean, and he did deliver everything that I needed. He really did. He really did. There was one substitution, and I think it was some oven cleaner. And I had to take the Great Value brand because the name brand was out. No harm, no foul. That came up on my phone, and I said, yes, approved. Thank you. Got comments rolling in. Allison says you have to earn the tip. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never gone back in the app and rescinded the tip because, like yesterday, I was outside trying to get that lawnmower together. Yeah. So I did cut the grass. I didn't edge, but I'm glad I got that grass cut before it rained again today. Okay. So, do we have other questions about Jamie and Jamie's gig work with Amazon Flex, with Walmart Spark, or DoorDash? While we wait on questions to flow in or comments to flow in, Jamie, tell us, do you have a funny story or a tripped out tale about your DoorDash and your gig work?
I do not. Not that I can think of right now. Most of them just be pissing me off. And I just keep it moving.
Okay, so the app ticks you off, or the systems they use or their processes?
No, I still remember the story of this customer. I still remember that story of the the customer, when I went to go get their order from Target, I still think about that. When I um picked up their order from Target and they reported me, I got a contract violation because I called them, right? I said, "Hey, I got your order from Target, right? It was for some medicine because certain medications have alcohol in it, and they weren't home. I was calling them, and there was children outside, and the children was like, they're not there, and I even knocked on their door, right? So by the time I was calling them and I ended up leaving, that's when they always want to call you when you done left, right? And I by that time I had on
But you
called
needed a
DoorDash.
signature, right, Jamie,
Yeah.
in
By the
order
time
to
I
leave
done
that
left, I
medicine?
called DoorDash. DoorDash told me to return it back to the store. They reported me and I got a contract violation. And Target was like, we don't take returns for medication. And DoorDash told me to discard of it. And being that the customer is always right, I got a contract violation on me. And that thing is still sitting in that app. And I really did DoorDash since because they ain't did no investigation, none of that. They ain't even fall off yet. And that thing now pissed me off.
That
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a valid reason to be ticked off, Jamie, because you as a parent yourself, you shouldn't leave
Exactly. And I
medication with children,
exactly.
and especially medicine containing alcohol,
Yep.
because as many of those, cold medicines and stuff like that do. And so I know that because I was deathly sick, and I told the Walmart Spark delivery guy, I said, "Sir, I am real sick. I had a mask when I went to the door, but he said, oh, I'm so sorry." And he said, "But I need your signature." And I hated to even touch his phone to do the signature thing because, yeah, I didn't want to pass germs. But he did need to. I think I even had to show ID. Did I have to show
You
ID
gotta
for
show
that too?
ID. And the children was like, she's not home. Like they not she's not home. So they was like, you could leave it right there. No, I'm not leaving anything.
Yeah. And so that sounds like a YouTube violation or something. That's serious business when you get that
Yeah.
violation on your
So
account. In this case, this was your, who was that again? Spark?
no, that was DoorDash.
Oh, on the DoorDash. Oh wow,
Yeah. So
wow.
I really don't fool up with DoorDash like that.
Hmm. I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that. So, do you feel so? Jamie says Jamie has multiple revenue streams, as any woman should. I'm a single woman myself, and you know, you just need one or two or three or four hustles, right?
You really
And
do.
and I give people information on a need to know basis. And if you don't need to know, then you just don't need to know,
Mm-hmm.
right? See, Jamie and I, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Jamie is also a monetized content creator, a monetized content creator. So, Jamie, tell us when you started your channel. Tell us why you started your channel. Tell me a little bit about what your process was, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so I started my channel back in 2012, but I didn't start creating content until 2020. So I went hard for about, I'll say about 7 months, and then I fell off. And then I uploaded maybe one video back in, I want to say, was it probably like 2021. And then last year is when I went hard, like for about a year. Last year when I went hard for a whole year, and then I got monetized last year. I started going hard last year May, and then I got monetized in August. And then ever since then I've been going hard and
You
posting
have been
every
going
day.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jamie, I noticed because Jamie's got a lot of content out there too, y'all. A lot of content. So if you are even thinking about doing one of these gig jobs as a side hustle or as a main hustle, check out Jamie's content, because Jamie teaches you little tricks of the things, how to catch a bigger block, when to catch those blocks, how to maximize. Like Jamie cordons off her car, the different quadrants. She's got this part in the trunk. She's got this part over here behind the driver's seat. She's got this part over here behind the passenger seat, and these right here up here on in the passenger seat on the floor. Jamie's got it all, right? And Jamie said she tries to finish her whole block within the given time period because Jamie says she's gonna finish the block anyway, right? But she wants to do it in that time period because Jamie's got other things popping. Jamie's a single mom, all of those things. So, and now you've got a YouTube channel as too, a monetized YouTube channel, y'all. Jamie, you tell us, do you post every day?
Every single day. Wow. I'm gonna post after this too.
Wow. Jamie, maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe that's where I am going wrong.
You got to post every day. Especially we small creators, we got to post, like, especially we trying to grow, we got to post every day.
Okay. So you are posting long form content or you're posting what?
I'm posting long form content. I'm posting long form content and shorts.
Okay.
Long form content gonna get you the watch hours, and lives gonna get you the watch hours. Shorts will get you the the subscribers, but I ain't really too focused on I'm more focused on the long form content because that's what's gonna get me the watch hours.
Yes. Now I do. So I'm on the road to 750 subscribers. I just dropped my subscriber link. So if you're not a subscriber, what's holding you back, niece? What's holding you back, sir? Go ahead. Y'all, Jamie's saying yes. Go ahead on subscribe to KendyK, y'all. Come on now. Y'all, come on now.
That's what I like.
Thank y'all for rocking and riding with us. But yeah, so Jamie, I'm looking at a whole bunch of folks in the chat, and I'm gonna start popping y'all's stuff up. Let me do that right now. Ree agrees with you. We should post. Hi, Ree. Ree is our sister friend. She is a Black woman from who lives in Sweden.
Ooh.
Sweden, yes. Ree has been to KendyK's Coffee and Conversations. She's been right here in my kitchen, just like you. And Ree agrees. Ree says post every day, and Ree has been posting every day because Ree is well over 1,000 subscribers. So I think you might be on to something, Jamie. I think you and Ree are right in that aspect. Because I was, I just came off of a travel week for work, and it's hard, Jamie. And I hate to say that, but because Jamie's got children and doing gig work and managing a YouTube channel, and all I have to do is work and do YouTube and then work. But it was a travel week, so that kind of throws stuff off for me. But I need to do better. I need to be more consistent. Corey's World is checking in with us. Thank you for checking in. I hope some of these names are familiar to you as well. Jamie.
That's my girl right there.
Corey's World. Yeah, Corey's great. We've got so many new-ish content creators out here, and Corey's very talented. Her content is top notch. That's what I notice about how Corey delivers her content. It's very cinematic, like.
I like that. I'm trying to get that. That's what I'm trying to get.
and you saw me, Jamie. I was over here fumbling with the earbuds, trying to get some sound going on. Hot mess over here. Hot mess.
I'm still learning.
Still learning. So Jamie says, post something every day. Post something every day. And then because we're new, right? We're new. We're trying to grow our respective communities. And then you said, I caught a little tidbit about shorts. And what are your thoughts on shorts? You said, because I focus on, correct me if I'm wrong, you said that you focus on your long form videos.
Yeah, I focus on the long form videos because the long form videos gonna get you the watch hours. That's gonna get you the watch hours, and your lives gonna get you watch hours. But them shorts that get you, they'll get you subscribers. But the thing with the shorts is them subscribers going to transfer into subscribers that's going to stay and watch your long form videos. You got to think about it like that, because I seen it wearing, yeah, you might gain subscribers from your shorts, but I seen people where they gain subscribers from their shorts and they got over 20,000, you know, subscribers, but their views is low. Like they might have 100 views or 200 views, and it's just it looks bad.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I let me tell you what I think people do, because I think people were probably thinking like me. Oh wow, so I'm getting less than 100 views as a newer content creator. You're getting less than 100 views on a lot of videos. And so, but I know if I post a short, oh, I'm going to get 3, 4, 500 views, right? I've even
Mhm,
had a short that, for me, it was a little mini viral for
mhm,
KendyK all day with over 6,000 views on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, right? So I think we get excited.
mhm,
We want to see something moving, right? Something running up a number, anything, and even if it's a short. But Jamie is saying, with laser like focus,
mhm.
focus on the long form, focus on your long game, focus on what's going to bring in the watch hours. What about lives like this, Jamie?
Oh, they'll get you watch hours. Them lives will get you watch hours, and sometimes they'll get you a lot of subscribers, a lot.
Yes, absolutely right. I was live this morning doing
Mhm.
part three of Candy K's Big
Yeah, you're
Fat
gonna do a lot of
Greek
lives.
Vacation. Yes, I got over 11 watch hours for the live that was about an hour and a half.
Yeah, vlogs
Yeah.
is like that's watch out vlogs and lives.
Wow. 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 So thank you for that information. Um, Corey saying, do you feel like, oh, you said vlogs or lives get you the most watch hours?
Vlogs is still a long form video.
Okay. 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 So any of your longer form content. Now, for a non-monetized, see, I've got questions. I've got questions, Jamie. So I know that other content creators have questions because you are in fact monetized. And then someone has already tickled our fancy here in the chat. I've noticed that, and I have it on my notes here, that you also have a background or connection to real estate. So we're going to talk about that too. But at this moment, we're talking about a little bit more about content creation. And so I want to know, do do you feel like, give us some ways that we can, I need to get more comments and more engagement with my audience. Um, I got watch hours. I feel like I did a ton of watch hours early this morning, and Kendy K up late, or because I did that like at 4 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And but people were watching because the watch hours were certainly there, but
Mm-hmm.
not hitting that like button, not dropping in those comments. How do we nudge folks to do engagement? So this is a little ask. Would y'all go ahead and hit that like button? Would y'all drop down in those comments?
Keep on doing these.
Okay.
Keep on
Okay.
doing these.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's just that simple, huh? Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, keep on doing these.
Yeah. Allison says, yeah, same thing for her. Not so much on the engagement, but yeah, because y'all are certainly engaging with us in the chat. Thank you, friends. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for hitting the house hearts. We appreciate you. This is KendyK with Coffee and Conversations, and our special guest at KendyK's kitchen table is
Mhm.
Jamie Lanier. Jamie Lanier is a new-ish content creator with over 6,000 subscribers. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. And I am on the road to 750
Mhm.
subscribers. I'm hoping to get to 750 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber,
Mhm.
please consider subscribing to today. This is KendyK all day. Y'all, any other questions for Jamie as a newish content creator who is monetized? Now, again, what drew me to Jamie was Jamie's transparency about content creation, what Jamie views as the important things, the things that don't really matter. And then the video that made me hit subscribe is Jamie shared what her first YouTube content was. It your first check or just a check?
Just a check.
It was just a check. So how long have you been monetized?
Since last year, August.
Okay. 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 So it was just her monthly check, right?
Mhm.
Um, for content creation. So again, that's another reason why to post every day to keep yourselves in the algorithm too, I would suppose, right, Jamie?
Mhm.
Yeah, so Jamie shared with us what a newish content creator with 6,000 or so subscribers, what that check looks like, right?
Mhm.
Not the 1 out of 1 million content creators who, brings a check home like Peach McIntyre, right? So not one of those checks, but this is kind of more this is what Jamie's AdSense check looked like. And I'm
Mhm.
not going to give it away. So if you want to find out what Jamie's AdSense check was for the month, check out that video. Do you know the title on that video?
It was how much I make with 6,000, how much I make with 6,000 subscribers.
Yes. And I will put a link to that video
Mhm.
in the description box for this live so that folks can just check in the description box and click from there. It's not there now. So Jamie just gave you the title.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to give it away how much she made because we want you to go watch her long form content. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share that with someone else because it was Jamie's transparency about your YouTube process and your YouTube pay that I was like, oh, I like Jamie's vibe. I love Jamie's vibe. I love Jamie's vibe. Looks like we've got some questions coming in, so I'm trying to monitor all of that. Oh, this might be something crazy. Okay. I don't know. Well, friends, let's be on our best behavior because, we don't do that over here. Because KendyK is a woman of a particular age. Okay. And ain't nobody got time for none of that. Okay. But we'll just move right along. So everybody's on notice. Okay. But we're gonna keep it cool, we're gonna keep it fresh, we're gonna keep it cute because that's what we do, right? Because then you'll just be poof out of here. Don't let us do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Thank you, Allison. Allison says she's coming around for a visit. I appreciate you, Allison. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all share this live with someone in these YouTube streets. We're all connecting with each other. We're all trying to do our best to grow our channels. And I appreciate Jamie sharing Jamie's experience. Jamie, you are really doing it because
I
you're just like a normal person, right? Who's doing
Mhm.
YouTube as you are also a single mom and doing life and it's working. It's working. And Jamie has lots of conversations right there in her car. And Jamie, so do you plan out what you're going to do, say, because you have so much to say and you deliver it so well.
I just do it day by day. I'd be like, okay, let me see what I'm gonna talk about today. I'll sit there and think about it. Like if I'm going to do a blog, I'm like, dang, what am I gonna talk about today? And I'll
Uh-huh.
sit there and think about it. I be trying to batch my content and it just never works out. It
So
never works out.
so you literally just come up with a topic.
Yeah.
So you do get a topic, but
Yeah.
you do it on a day by day basis.
Day by day basis.
Mhm. Mhm. And I'm looking straight ahead of me, and I've got some big post-it notes that
Mm-hmm.
I use for work purposes because I'm a list maker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, KendyK is a woman of a particular age. If the Lord says the same, I'm gonna be
Yep.
50. I'm hitting the big 50 in October, right?
Yep.
So, KendyK, yes, I can make plenty notes on this phone,
Yep.
but I have to see it, right? So this is what my home office looks like. I've got whiteboards, everything. I have to see it, and I love to cross things off when I've accomplished them. And so
Yeah.
that is what I'm doing with my YouTube content. It's where I do my idea boards, and I got it done. I got that done. I got that done. I got that done. So yeah, so I just did video 3 of my big fat Greek vacation 3-part series on my trip to Greece with 2 of my friends. Y'all, thank y'all for stopping through. Let me throw some more content up here to you. Shadow Scott Swede is connecting with Jamie. I'm trying to make sure all friends get to see themselves on the screen. Welcome in 12. Welcome in Allison Matt. Thank you for joining us, Corey's World. Thank you for joining us, Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. Bree the Explorer is with us, watching and riding with us. Nab88 says Jamie is dropping facts. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. If you all have any content creation questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat and we'll pose them to a monetized content creator. Y'all, this is not normal that we'll get this level of access to a monetized content creator. Normally people want to be all vague and stuff. Don't y'all hate that? Do you not know how many videos I have clicked on, clickbait, where they
Mm-hmm.
claim to, y'all, one lady's video, she had me. I watched that lady's 10-minute video like 2 times because I said, now, I know I did get up and go to the bathroom or something because it was boring. And I'm like, maybe I missed it. So I started it over again. And I said, okay, she just straight lied. She did not tell us how much her first YouTube AdSense check was. She just did not give us the information.
Some of them creators be acting funny, like real funny.
Funny, funny, funny. And I did say that was her first content creation check. And that really was. That was kind of one of the last videos I watched of hers because I'm like, well, why would you put that? Yeah. Because everything you want to know about YouTube, you can find it from other content creators on YouTube, right? So, yeah. So I said 8-minute video because I usually try to make my long format videos 8 to 10 minutes. Why? Because I think I've read that several times. People have
Mhm.
said it in videos several times. What are your thoughts on that, Jamie?
Eight, you want to make it 8 to 10 minutes because you can add mid rolls in there. Sometimes I do
You
eight
can
to
add
10
what?
mid rolls in there.
What is a mid roll?
So mid roll is are you're not monetized yet. So
No.
basically, it's when you get monetized, you can add like an ad in the middle of it. When you get monetized. So basically, it's just an ad in the middle of it, but the longer your video is, the better it is. But sometimes mine is 5, sometimes 8. The better it is for basically watch hour purposes. But that's
Mhm.
all basically it is. The
What do
longer
you rec?
watch hours,
I'm sorry.
the longer the better for watch hour purposes.
Okay,
So
even for a non-monetized content creator.
non-monetized, I recommend at least 8 minutes or more.
Oh, go longer
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
eight
can.
minutes or more. And you want yours longer because you ain't monetized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're not monetized, I know when they're 8 to 10 minutes, there won't be any ads in it.
Mm.
But let's say, like my live, it was part three, so I just kept looping part
That's
three.
that's fine.
Are there going to be ads in that?
No, well, they gonna add their ads in it.
Okay.
YouTube is gonna add their ads in it.
Okay.
Yeah, they add ads in it, but you won't get,
No, because I'm
paid
not
for it.
monetized.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Y'all, if there are any questions, let me scroll down and see if we have new questions. Allison is asking like I am because we keep hearing just do 8 to 10 minutes so that you
Mhm.
don't have any ads, because this is the reason why several sources, and we don't know if they're right or not. We're asking Jamie's opinion. We've been
Longer,
checking
really,
in,
yeah. You want it
listening
long.
to other content creators, but Jamie is in fact a monetized content creator who's been getting checks for over a year now, uh, from AdSense. So, these are Jamie's thoughts on the matter. Uh,
Minute
tw-
videos are not too long, Allison.
well, so one thing that I thought about when I give them a 20-minute video, and then I look at the time that they're only watching 5 or 7 minutes of it.
Hmm.
So I feel like I'm wasting the content, right? Why not break that up into shorter, 8-minute videos
Hmm.
versus the 20-minute video? So at least I would get more watch hours from that, because if I
Right.
give them a 20-minute video or a 30-minute video, but they're only watching 5 to 7 minutes of it, I did a whole lot of work and
Yeah.
nobody's getting the benefit of it. So that's kind of one way that I was thinking about it.
Right.
And so you're giving us another perspective, and we just kind of have to find your way and flush through it. Now, there are so many communities of folks who are trying to help to grow channels, things like that. Did you have that, Jamie, when you were going through the monetization process, and you said at some point you just said, hey, it's go time, it's go time? And that's how I feel like it is for me right now, that it's go time. And I've been in go mode since January 2025, after
It,
having a channel for a year, since January 2024.
I was just tired. I just was like, hey, I was seeing everybody else pass me, and I was just like, yeah, it's just, I want to be like all these other content creators. I just need to get it. That's how I was. I want to get it.
Yeah, I noticed that when I did more lives this past week, I was traveling this week, but I did some lives while I was on the West Coast, and I see my views are up. My views are up, my watch hours are up, my subscribership is up. And so thank you all who are new subscribers to KendyK all day. Oh, we got some friends. Y'all finna come out of here. Jamie, you might can take care of some of the folks on your end if you need to. I'm trying to go through the chat, friends, to see if y'all have any content creator questions, because we've got Jamie here. Jamie is a real live monetized content creator with over 6,000 subscribers. That in and of itself is amazing, and a testimony to your content and your tenacity. Thank you, Jamie. So, Jamie, on top of being a single mom, on top of being an Amazon Flex gig worker who also picks up an occasional Walmart Spark, and you have picked up some DoorDash,
Mm-hmm.
and you are a monetized content creator who posts nearly every day, basically every day. Every day she posts, y'all. Every day. What is this we're hearing about real estate, Jamie?
Look, eventually the gig work got to end. You get tired of doing it. Eventually it has to end. So I said, well, I know real estate is almost like gig work. So I said, why not do something that make more money? So I said, let's get into real estate.
And when you say that, what are you hoping to do?
Like sell houses, make some money,
Some shmoney.
mhm, make a lot of money.
I know that's right. Yeah. I do have one friend that's a realtor, and she chose real estate just like you then as a second career.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's been a little over a year now, sold her first $1 million home.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to sell luxury homes.
Yeah, the commission off of $1 million home.
It's a
Wow.
lot. I know. That's
Wow.
what I want to sell, luxury homes.
Yeah. 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 Um, Lala, the high vibe coach, is saying kudos on your consistency, Jamie Lanier. Lala is one of my subscribers, and I hope Lala is one of your subscribers as well. Y'all, if I have any mods in the chat, would you help me to drop Jamie's link in the chat and my link in the chat? But I will drop Jamie's right now.
12. I'm gonna get to that in a few. Hold on. I ain't done with that in a few. I'm gonna get to that. Because I ain't done with that.
You're
Because
not done with.
I trying to be professional on somebody else's channel.
Okay, yeah. So you're seeing what I'm seeing, Jamie.
Yeah, I trying to be professional on somebody else's channel.
Okay. You see what I see. Well, you're just gonna disappear over here. Okay.
Mhm.
Keep on cutting up. Keep on cutting up. Okay. Because we too grown over here for any kind of foolishness. You just gonna disappear. Watch. You're gonna disappear. People so silly. People so silly.
Silly and goofy.
Yeah, yeah. But y'all, I tell you now, you might can find that video. I have a video out there. It's called "The Devil and His Wife." It's a PSA for the trolls. Check it out. Check it out. Because sometimes they just catch you on the wrong day, huh, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong time, wrong day. Wrong time, wrong day. So, Jamie, you are in school right now to become a real estate agent, or tell us what that process is.
So I'm in school right now to be a real estate agent. Look, ain't no it's ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Like it's a long process. I'm supposed to be done by August the 4th. I thought I would have been done by June the 1st, but it's like I'm always on go mode, always doing these like blocks and all that I'm not really taking the time to sit down and really try to complete the work because I'm always on go. But yeah, I'm gonna have to push back on the gig work stuff because I'm really trying to get the real estate work done. Like
Yeah,
I need to get it done. I have to get it done
yeah.
because my work get it's it my real estate work expires August the 4th, and I ain't trying to ask for no extension. I'm not.
Reprioritize,
Mhm.
because I feel you that you're already thinking. You're
Mhm.
thinking like a boss. You are saying this gig work is for right now, but
Mhm.
not for the long term. So I feel you on that, and you're already making provisions for you and your children. And yeah, you got to reprioritize that. I'm in agreement with you on that. And then Jamie's not doing this walk alone. She's a single mom, but Jamie um, is a Christian woman, and she talks a lot about that throughout her videos. That much I've learned. Jamie, Do you have a favorite verse that you go to when times get hard or times are tough?
I can do all things through Christ that strengthen me.
Strengthen me.
Yeah, but it's a time and a place for everything. I'm gonna tell you that it's a time and place for everything. And I always put God first through everything I do. And it's only so much a person can take before they jump over that edge. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, because the trolls are trolling. The trolls are trolling, and the freaks come out at night. That's what I would tell you.
Mm-hmm. And see,
Uh, yeah,
on here, this ain't what you want. I'll tell you that this ain't what you want.
y'all,
This
y'all.
is
I'm trying.
not
I'm
what
trying to
you
tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to fool with Jamie like that.
want. This ain't what you want.
You don't want to fool. You don't want to fool with Jamie like that. Uh, we've got some more friends. T's Journey is checked in with us. Welcome in, T. Welcome in, T. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm trying to read the chat. I want to make sure everybody gets to see themselves on the big screen with us. My sinuses are acting crazy. Y'all,
Ooh.
excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me. So let me share this with you. Jamie has shared her favorite scripture. One of my favorite go-to scriptures is Ephesians 3 and 20. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. To me, it's a reminder that God is going to give us greater as long as we abide in his word and keep his commandments, and faith without works is dead. So we've got to do our best, give our best selves, and then God is going to give us exceedingly and abundantly more than we could ever ask or think. That's one of my go-to verses. Y'all drop in that chat. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with us, y'all. We've got a monetized content creator with us. Jamie Lanier's been with us, and dropping gems. Jamie, you are dropping gems for new content creators. Thank you for your transparency. Thank you for just sharing all that you know about gig work. Now we hear that you've got a bigger plan and a bigger vision, and that is real estate. And I wish you well in those endeavors as well. Lala is saying, put that work in, do the work, and I would say God's going to anoint it and bless it as well. So thank you so much for working with us and rocking with us. Yep, looks like this is a good talking about pivoting when it's time to make a pivot and shift those priorities. But it can wear people out. Yeah, I'm still, yeah. I'm trying to wrap my head around so many of the gems that Jamie has shared, including that one about post every day, because it helps you stay in the algorithm. It helps you build that community in a faster growing way. Because yeah, when you're not, and we've got to be. This is something else I've learned. We've got to be out here in these YouTube streets as
Mm-hmm.
content creators. You've got to be out here in the streets, commenting, interacting with your community. And the more you do that, you grow your own community. How do you handle the deluge of comments that I want as a new YouTube content creator? I just said I want more comments, I want more engagement, right? Because I know that will
Mm-hmm.
bring more traffic to my channel. But Jamie, oh,
That's what is that what you really want? You really want that?
Jamie, I get it's
I'm gonna tell
overwhelming at
you,
times.
yeah, some of it can be overwhelming. See, you're gonna have some troublemakers. Some of them some of them going every now and then you're gonna have some troublemakers. The ones that come in and say stuff out the way, I call them troublemakers. That's what I call them. The trolls is the troublemakers. Everybody else, everybody else is the good ones and all that. It's the troublemakers that's the problem. And a lot of times you got to ignore them. Every now and again, you might have to clap back at some of them and or block some of them. But other than that, it's fine. You just got to keep on pushing on through. The more
Okay.
you grow, the more troublemakers gonna come with growing on YouTube.
Lala agrees. Lala says energy grows where attention goes. So the more
Mm-hmm.
attention that you get on your channel, the
Mm-hmm.
more the more you're going to get good and
Trouble.
bad folks coming to
Yep.
see you.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And that's with
How,
every platform.
okay. Okay. It just comes with it comes with
Territory.
this is social media. This is a social game.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So Jamie, how do you like I do you respond to every comment that you get? I'm talking about from legitimate supporters, subscribers,
Mhm.
viewers who are liking and are trying to show you
Mhm.
that they are engaging with your content.
Yep.
How do
Yep.
you go through that? Because I have so many that I still have to go through from
I
like the
respond
last
to
24 hours.
every single last one I respond to.
Every single one. Period.
Hmm.
Jamie says every single one.
Yep.
All right. Y'all. Jamie gets a YouTube AdSense check every month. Every
Hmm.
month. Tell us about the volatility of your AdSense checks, um, Jamie. And Jamie has been very transparent. Jamie has a video out where she actually shares one of her recent AdSense checks with a person over 6,000 subscribers. Y'all, I'll drop the link to that video in the description box for this video. But until then, just pop over there to Jamie's channel, and it's really catchy. She's got a great SEO optimized title on
Hmm.
that. How volatile are your YouTube check amounts? Does that vary a lot? Do you see them change at the time of year? Can you share a little bit of insight about that?
So it's changed. So currently, I already made a threshold for this month already,
Okay.
and
What
we
does that
just
mean? What does that mean? You made
so
the
I've
threshold.
already made. So right now, I've already we okay. So for YouTube pays. Ooh, did it already? You clicked it off. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I was trying to put you on so I could
Oh, you clicked it off.
I'm sorry. Here we go.
Okay. So I've
Pardon me.
already so YouTube pays the 21st through the 26th of each month, right?
No, I didn't know that. Did y'all know that?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you. So can they see? Can y'all see? Hold on. My sister calling. So this is what's gonna be my check for the month of on the 21st of this month. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be $436.81.
From
Hold on.
sitting in your car making videos.
Yeah, this is going to be my check. Now, this is where I'm at so far for the month of June. 169 $169. This is where I'm at so far. So I already made the threshold. You got to make $100 to get paid for this month so far. I'm
Okay,
already
I had heard about the $100.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm already at $169. My estimated revenue so far for my channel is, hold on.
Y'all better get in. Y'all better drop in those comments
So
and ask questions.
my estimated revenue is fluctuate. It was at 500 and stuff. So it's fluctuates from 5 to 4. So right now it's at 437. Mine fluctuates to the 5s to the 4s for my channel so far. So it's up and down.
What's the best time? When do you get your best checks on YouTube?
I don't know because
Fall, winter, spring, summer.
I don't know. Like my highest check was in January of this year. It was like $513.
Okay.
That's my highest check so far, like for this year. I don't know about the rest of the I don't know about the rest. Now, this month will be my second highest check on YouTube. I'm still trying to get to my highest. um I would love to get like a 600 or 700. My goal is to get a minimum of $1,000.
Okay. In
That's my
payouts
goal. I'm
every
still, yeah, a minimum of 1,000. That's my goal.
That's a good goal. But $500, y'all, 500
Mhm,
bucks as a newish content creator with about
mhm,
6,000 subscribers. Y'all, that's a hustle. That's a real good
mhm,
passive revenue. Because she's already making money with her gig work in real estate
mhm.
school. Can you Y'all, can we drop some hearts in the chat? Can we hit those hearts for Jamie? Because Jamie is doing everything Jamie needs to do for her and her children. And y'all drop some hearts in that chat. Let's keep that engagement high on this channel. And thank you for sharing it, because y'all, we'll have access to all of that information straight in YouTube Studio.
Mhm.
Do
So
you
once you
know? Do
get
you know?
that
I have
1,000,
never seen that, Jamie. So thank
mhm.
you for
So
sharing that
once you
with
reach
us.
you already got your watch hours. Once you get your watch hours and once you get your 1,000 subscribers, you will be able to have access to all that.
Yes, the thing that I need most is I need another 250 subscribers to get to the 1,000 subscribers.
Mhm,
I'm on the road to 1K, y'all. So if you're
mhm.
not a subscriber, consider subscribing to your girl. This is KendyK all day. Check in the chat. Let me throw some more friends up here. Allison, you've been rocking with us for since the beginning of this. Thank you, friend. T's Journey. Thank you all. Thank y'all for stopping in with us. This is KendyK all day. We've got our special guest for Coffee and Conversations. I'm over here sipping on some water. I was going to have tea instead of coffee for Coffee and Conversations. Are you hydrating today, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
Nothing like that good old H2O.
Yeah,
Nothing like
it's
that
hot.
good old
It's hot
H2O.
outside.
Yeah. So 12 says that $100 a week is fair when you think about what you can bring home. As far as
Mhm,
pay from AdSense, $100 a week is fair without editing and writing out scripts and things. Yeah.
mhm.
Hey, passive revenue is passive revenue. If you think about it, if you could save, you know, do you have to do direct deposit? Do they give you a check card?
No, you have to
How are you paid?
do direct deposit.
Okay, so friends, you've got to be able to take direct deposit. Most employers now, it's not an option. They're not doing lots of paper checks anymore. So get that. If you don't have an account, a banking account, make sure you start to handle that now before you get to that monetization step, so that you're ready. So that you're ready for the frenzy. Yeah. So I'm on the road. I need 250 subscribers. I'm right at the tip of getting 750 subscribers. So let's just take KendyK all the way to the top, all the way to the top, please. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to your girl. This is KendyK all day. Jamie just cracking up at me, y'all.
Mm.
That's how we do it over here, Jamie. That's how we do it over here, Jamie. We are so excited to have you. If y'all have any questions for Jamie, if there's anything you all want to talk about, um, y'all, thank you all. Y'all have been really active in the chat. We appreciate each and every one of you. Um, let's get some more things up. Somebody's asking about taxes. Like I do with my side hustles, I work full time, so I'll share mine, and then Jamie can share with you how she handles taxes. How I do mine is I take all of my taxes out because some things I do. I get a 1099 form, So that means when they pay me, they don't take out any taxes, right? It depends on who's paying me on my some of my side hustles. And the easiest way for them, because I'm not a full time employee of theirs, I'm a contract employee in some cases for some of my side hustles. So what they do is I fill out a W-9, and the W-9 says this is my social, or this is the EIN number for my business for my contract work, and we're not taking any taxes out of it. And at the end of the year, they're going to give me a 1099, and I've got to file those wages with the rest of my full time work from my full time job and all of that. So I take out additional money out of my full time job. I just filled out an additional W-9, a W-2 or W-4. You've been in HR, Jamie.
You said what? You said
To take out additional money.
you
You
said
get a W.
1099.
No, 1099 for the contract work. I'm talking about with my regular full time employer. So anyway, I go into HR. I tell them I want to have additional money taken out. I want to have my standard deductions, and then I take out an additional amount out of every one of my paychecks
You get
to
a W-2.
kind of cover. So I fill out a W-4 to
No,
change my withholding. What do you do to change your withholding
you get a W-2.
at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Okay. So you fill out a W-4 in HR to change the
Mm.
withholding because I take out extra money. I take out extra money
You a
on
full
top
time
of
employee?
and on top of the regular withholding. Yeah, because I'm
Okay.
trying to account for all of my contract work, right? I don't want I'm gonna end because I'm a single person, y'all, and I'm a woman of a particular age. I've been in the work field, since I graduated college.
Why you tell people that?
What?
Why you just tell people that?
That I'm a woman of a particular age.
Why? Yeah. Why you say that?
It's just what KendyK says, because I'm about to be the big
Like,
five
I don't
oh.
like. I don't like that. I'm a woman.
What, Jamie? Let's
I
talk.
don't
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So anyway, I take out addition. Well, let's finish this question and then we're gonna talk about that. Because Jamie says she ain't liking that at all.
I
So
don't
let's
like that.
talk. Let's talk. So I take out additional money
Mm-hmm.
to decrease my tax liability so that when I file my taxes, I have less money that I'm going to have to pay. But I know I'm going to have to pay um,
Mm-hmm.
every year because I have several side hustles and a lot of them are paid on 1099s. They don't take the taxes out. Jamie, what do you do as far as taxes? Do you do anything else special? Or Jamie also has children,
Get
though.
somebody to do my. I get somebody to do my taxes for me.
Yeah, and see, Jamie has school age children, so she has deductions that I no longer have. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. But I do Schedule C's. Everything's I work those taxes, baby. I work my taxes. I massage those things, but I make sure that I try to take extra money out. Okay, so Jamie says she does not like that I call myself a woman of a particular age. So
Mm-hmm.
your question was, why do I do that? Well,
Yeah.
because Jamie, I'm about to turn the big 5-0. This is what 49 years of age looks like.
So why do you feel a need to tell somebody that?
You don't want me to tell them how old I am?
That yeah, why do you why, I'm a woman of a particular age. Why they need to know that?
Because I like saying it, Jamie. Because I
I
like
don't like
saying it,
that.
dear.
I do. I don't like that. I don't like
Why?
it. I did that bothers me. That gets up under my skin. I don't like
I see. I see. You've got strong feelings about that, Jamie. You've
I
got strong feelings.
that irritates me for that just do something to me like bad, like because your mama ain't never tell you, like, you know how people be like, you know how if a man come up to you and they be like,
Men come up to me all the time, Jamie.
and they ask you your age.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Cause your mom, they be like, a man should never ask a woman their age. Like, you
And
know
they
how
don't. And that's why I say I'm a woman of a particular age.
I just don't like that. I
Most
don't. I
people do
don't.
not think that I am 49 years old. Like, no, most people do not think I'm about to turn 50.
They. I don't. I don't.
But I'm excited. I'm walking
I know you're
into.
excited, but I just that dude that just rubbed me the wrong way. I
I
don't like
see.
that.
It is cool because we still gonna be
'Cause
sister friends.
I'm 41, and I'll be
Okay.
42 in August. And I don't even say my age. I don't. I just that just do something to me.
I
That
didn't
irri-
say my age
that
though.
make
I
I
say
ain't
I'm
gonna
a
lie.
woman of a particular
I
age.
know, but that just make my skin crawl. I ain't really that
Jamie
just
says that makes her flesh crawl. It says
that
she
make my
says that make her
flesh crawl.
flesh crawl.
That irritate my. I ain't gonna lie. That irritate my soul. For real, for real. That irritate my soul.
Okay, let's see what the
That
chat
do
is
something to
saying.
my. I ain't gonna lie. That do something to my soul. For real, for real. I ain't never heard nothing like that. I've never heard nobody say nothing like that until I met
Because this is KendyK
you. Yeah.
all day. That's why it's KendyK, baby. It's KendyK.
I've never heard nobody say that. I'm a woman of a particular age.
Because I don't look my age.
You don't look your age.
I don't look nowhere
I
near
just
50.
I that do something to me. I just don't I don't like that.
Clearly. So
Mm-mm.
nobody walks up to me and says my age, and
Mhm.
I don't tell my age
Mhm.
normally because I just don't. But I'm just trying to embrace me and all of my friends. So not just me and all of my friends within like 35 days of each other, we all will turn 50. So we're planning our big 50th birthday bash, birthday trip, and I'm going into it boldly.
And your friend said the same thing too?
No, that's what I say. This is Kitty K.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jamie. See, Kitty K is a lot on most days.
Mhm.
I'm a lot on most days. So yeah,
And when your birthday is?
in October, I'm a Libra.
Mm.
I'm a Libra. I
Mhm.
seek balance. I
Mhm.
seek balance. Yeah, I call out injustice.
Mhm.
I call
Okay.
out injustice. I state what most people might be quiet on. I usually state it.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. What's your sign? Do
I'm a
you
Virgo. I'm a Virgo.
okay? And tell me what that personality is like.
So a Virgo will keep it real with you. I'm gonna
Hmm.
say what I say and mean what I say. And see, if you don't like what I say, then that's on you.
Uh-huh. Somebody said, "Do I feel old about 50?" No, 50 is the new 30. 50 is the new 30.
Hmm.
I'm ready for it. Bring it. Bring it. Uh 12 just had a birthday. Who? I don't we can stay on the subject of turning 50. This is my soft girl season. I have worked hard and so now I plan to play hard. I'm trying to retire in the
Hey,
next
Flitwick.
5 to 7 years. I'm trying to retire in the next 5 to 7 years is my plan if all things work well. Y'all, if you have any other questions for myself or Jamie, look at where our conversation has flowed to. Y'all, check in with us. If you are a new content creator, you can drop that into the chat or just let us know, and then I'll throw it up on the screen so that you can see yourself. Thank y'all for interacting with us. Yeah, I believe in playing hard. We got some September babies. So your birthday's in September.
No, my birthday is August 29th.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're a fall baby though too.
Hmm.
I'm trying to check the chat. Make sure we haven't missed anybody. We want everyone. Everybody's welcome over here as long as everybody is acting real grown. Look at there. Look at there. But 12 look like you can go either way. 12, you look like you might be able to go either way. We got to watch your comments. But I don't know because the chat was moving fast at one point. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with me. Jamie, do you have anything else you want to share with us?
No.
Y'all, Jamie done came over to my kitchen and said, look here, stop saying that. Stop saying that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Jamie, I'm probably not. I'm not. Not probably. I'm not. I'm not. Because I am a woman of a particular age. It doesn't mean you have to tell
Oh
your age.
Lord.
It doesn't mean you have to tell your age.
Mm-hmm.
But I am. I'm a woman of a particular age. And you know why I do it too? Because I work with a lot of women
Mm-hmm.
who, you know, as my mama say, she done broke. You know how you look at them and you can tell life that you can tell their best years were many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, mine's just gets better with age, right?
Yep.
You know, it just do. It just do. And so I love to say that around those type of ladies where, you know, they, their face and stuff just done broke. Yeah, yeah. You can tell what their age is. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So anyway. So I do that. Yeah, yeah. That's KendyK, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I could be a lot on most days. Somebody asked again. I think this might be old. Daily shorts or long form. So you do still post shorts,
Mm-hmm.
but that it is not your primary for sure.
Right, right.
Yeah. Do you know of anyone, like, do you know anyone in your circle of, like your community that you're interacting with who has monetized off shorts? Because I know it takes like 1 million for
Mm,
monetization, doesn't it?
mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know nobody.
Yeah, I don't know anybody either. It seems like a just so
Mm-mm.
far out of
Like
reach.
you gotta have like 10 million views.
Oh, not even 1 million. It's 10 million.
I think it's like 10 million views or hold on, let me click and look. Hold on one minute.
Okay. Okay. And while you're doing that, Gemini Diva has rung into the chat on being a woman of a particular age. And she says, well, we could say well seasoned.
I'm about to see right now. Oh, it won't show me. Let's see. It won't show me.
Okay. I thought it was 1 million. I thought that was like a huge number. And you think it's 10 million? Yeah.
Let me see if I can see it on my phone. I think it's like 10 million.
What kind of views do you get on your shorts, Jamie, as with 6,000 subscribers?
I get like 1,000 or 1,500.
Yeah.
Yes. One of my shorts I just posted 5 days ago. I got like 2,400 views. 6 days ago, I got like 537, 1,905. It just ranges.
Yeah, I've had a couple to go over 1,000, a little bit over 1,000. Then I had one at, I believe it was Easter. Guess what
Mm,
the short was about? It
what?
has over 6,000. It now has over 6,000 views. A
Yeah,
pan of corn, a pan of cornbread.
it's just like hard to get those. I think it got to be like a million or 10 million. But you got people on YouTube that's what they do. Like but they really don't pay like the long form videos pay though.
Oh, they don't pay the same.
They don't pay the same. They don't
Now,
pay what the long form video pay.
I know that in the RU Locked In community, uh, I want to say I know she lives on the East Coast. Sanosha, I'm not may not even be saying her name correctly. I know she does like shorts and she gets 10,000 views and stuff.
Hmm.
She might be close to monetization. I don't know what she is. I don't know what she is, but she
They don't
all
pay
of
the
her
same.
shorts. But I did not know they.
They
Y'all,
don't
there's
pay
so
the
much
same.
we have to
Like
learn about these
like
YouTube streets.
for my short for my okay, so this short had 2,400 views. I'm gonna tell you how much I got for this short. 34 cents. 34 cents estimated
Oh
revenue.
no.
See right here.
Oh no.
That's no money. You see that?
34 cents?
See that? Estimated
Yes.
revenue.
Yes.
That's no money. They don't pay the same at all.
So why would people do that?
That's no money. You would need
Jamie,
like you would need like okay, so say if that video had like 10 million views, right?
wow, you're teaching us, Jamie. You're teaching us some things.
No, let me see. Say if that video had like a million views, then you would get like 300 and probably $40 or something. Maybe something like that. You need some views in order to make some money off that um short. But them shorts don't really pay like that.
Yeah. So if you got like
That's why it's
12,000
better to,
views, you
that's
might
why
make
it's better.
$3. If you got
Yeah, that's
12,000 views, you might make $3.
yeah, that's why it's better to go for
Might.
the long form
You
content.
better go for the. Jamie been saying it since the start of this conversation. It's
That's
all about that long game,
and that's why I show y'all like
long
it's
game and lives.
yeah,
Same
long and
thing.
live. And sometimes the lives, like I said, the lives, like certain lives, some of my lives pay, but I'm gonna show y'all like some of my lives pay money, but some of them don't. Like I'm gonna show y'all some of my lives. Okay, so this live only paid me for okay, so I had 1,100 views on this live, but this live only gave me $1.91,
Wow.
right? Now certain lives pay money. That's
Is
why
it
you
because of the content you're doing in the live?
probably because of the title, or it just depends. That's why
Okay.
you see so many YouTubers that have it. I think it depends on the topic or the title of the live. That's why you see so many creators that do a lot of lives. They do like a lot of lives and they barely post long form content because they always going live.
Live.
Like you see
Yeah.
like the a lot of creators now doing talking about that did them Diddy trials. The
Oh
Diddy trial
gosh.
always going live
Yeah.
now.
I've
They,
got like 5,000 views on a short and on the lives where I
they
mentioned Diddy's
probably getting
name.
that money. They getting money from them lives now. They getting like super
Oh.
chats and money from them lives now. Like one of my lives, let me see. I'm about to.
Hold up tight. Well, so y'all make sure you join me for next week's edition on Wednesday of 5 things that we need to talk about. Guess who we gonna be talking about? Diddy. Uh-oh. There you go, Jamie.
So this live right here, when I had reached 4K subs, it's about the title when it comes to certain lives. When I had reached 4,000 subs, it was like the title of it was 4K sub celebration live. Let's talk. Thank you. And what's new? So this live, I'm gonna put y'all on to something.
Well, you
This
had some
live,
really nice SEO terms. I mean, thank you,
I'm
4K,
gonna
because
tell y'all,
4K is a big number for content
I'm gonna tell
creators.
y'all better start using Chat GPT because Chat GPT is y'all best friend.
Yep, yep.
So this live had paid $86 per thousand views. So look at this.
$86 for every 1,000 people that
Look
watched.
at that, y'all. Y'all see that? And that didn't
Whoa.
reach the thousand. I didn't get it to reach the thousand.
Can you tweak the title? Can you change the thumbnail? That's what they mean, y'all. Would.
I didn't have no yeah, I had a thumbnail, but I didn't, so that never, I got like $37, but I didn't get the, that only had like 456 views. Y'all
What if
see?
you get it now? Like, what if you did some tweaks to your thumbnail,
Probably could, but I don't like, see,
change your hashtags and stuff like that?
I
That's what I
probably
do.
could, I probably can change the title, but I'm telling y'all, y'all better, I'm trying to put y'all on to stuff. Y'all better start.
She said Chat GPT.
I be
I caught the gem. I hope you did too.
when
She
I be
said
having
Chat
some when I be
GPT.
having when I be having some stuff pop in my head, I be like, okay, chat, hey, I got some ideas. But I want to have this. I know what I want to say, but I want to make sure this title is SEO searchable, keyword ready, and I want to make
Ooh.
sure it has hashtags, video tags, a call to action, community posts, and from now, oh yeah, and a video file name. And the video file name goes into the, when you in
Yeah,
the
from
editing and chat. Yeah, yeah,
studio.youtube.com.
chat spits it out for me. Y'all got to start doing it like that. So from
Are
now
you?
on,
It sounds like you're using a paid version of Chat GPT.
no, I don't use the paid version no more. And chat just spit it out for me.
Chat GPT is spitting all of that out
Yeah.
on the free version.
Mm-hmm. Chat know what I say. I was doing the $20 version, but I'm gonna go back and
Y'all,
get the
just
$20
this is what I
version.
did for on the Diddy trial.
Yeah,
I was
that's what
like,
you gotta do.
I was like, it just about took me out,
That's what
y'all.
you
You
gotta
just
start
about
using
took me
chat to
out.
help
That
y'all.
you
Y'all
can
gotta
get
start.
all that back from Chat GPT for free.
That's what y'all gotta start using chat to help y'all. Y'all gotta tell it, hey, I need, when you have an idea in your mind, and tell it, hey, I need help with this title. I know what I want to say, but I need help with this title. I just want to make sure that it's keyword searchable ready. And put it in the title and make sure it give you a call to action. Make sure it give you a, if you use a description, because I don't use a description no more.
So abbreviate CTA is call to action, y'all.
Yeah, give you a call to action. Make sure it give you a community post. Make sure it give you hashtags, video tags if you use that. And go from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You are teaching us now. Jamie's dropping into another little area for us, y'all. She's really she just went to another level. I hope y'all went with her. I went with her. I hope y'all went with her too. Jamie is saying teaching us how to get what we need from Chat GPT. You've
Yeah,
got to
because that's how I do it. That's
specificity.
how I do it. You
The
got to learn.
specificity
It's
when you use Chat GPT will determine what the how useful the products are that come out from it. If you are in fact going to get search engine optimized, if it is going to deliver you hashtags that will give you a wider audience when they go through YouTube Studio to be sent out to the masses, to communities. Wow,
yeah, every
wow.
trial and error. A lot of these YouTubers use Chat GPT. A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
just about
I
everybody.
used it, but I was not being. I thought I was being specific, but
Uh-uh. And they got
yes,
videos on how to use it. They got videos on how to use it. And you really don't have to pay to use Chat GPT.
yeah. Well, we use it. We use it at work, but at home, I wasn't paying for it because I know I could get enough out of it. But you have just told me how to get even more out of
Mhm.
it by being very, very, very specific. And Jamie reminds us again, y'all, if you don't know what we're talking about, SEO is search engine optimized, right?
Mhm.
Everything, it's Google AdSense, right? So everything is run by Google. So you want to know what Google is going to use as the search engine terms so that the world can find the content, the videos you are making, right? What are the
Yep.
key words that should be used in the title, in the description, so that others can find that content that would make Google spit it back out when somebody types something into Google, how do you make the best pound cake, a 7-Up pound cake? Oh, KendyK's got it. KendyK's got it. To this day, it remains my highest performing video. It is that good old fashioned 7-Up pound cake. Y'all better check it out. Go to my homepage. Y'all, I'm going to drop we're going to getting ready to come down from this place. So last call, Jamie is dropping gems from beginning to the end. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for joining us for a coffee and a conversation with KendyK all day. Yeah, we Tampa Street, we can call your grandmama, but KendyK got to come it over here, baby, on that pound cake, on that 7-Up pound cake. You know, my sister is pound cake expert. She has 50 flavors of gourmet pound cake. You want some pound cake, Jamie?
Ah, mm-mm-mm.
Oh, hello, Ounce of Paradise. Tampa's Creek, I believe I just had you on the screen. Want to make sure everybody can see their name on the screen. 12 reminds us that we don't need to pay for Chat GPT. We just need to ask Chat GPT the right things in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Y'all, thank you for joining us. Thank you for rocking and riding with us. This has been a great conversation. Jamie, thank you. I'm literally just met Jamie, enjoying Jamie's YouTube community in like the last 30 days. And I check out Jamie's new content, watch her videos because Jamie, I promise you, Jamie will make you laugh every day. Laughter keeps you young.
Mm-hmm.
Laughter keeps you young. But y'all, I don't think Jamie be trying to make you laugh. She just be trying to tell her stories, but she tells them in a way that will make you laugh. And she's always dropping wisdom. She's always dropping wisdom. Even if it's just keep going. Just keep going. And so, y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with us. We're getting ready to come down from this place. Want to thank you all for joining in with us. Sharon Green is sharing some love with you. Jamie, channel link for Jamie. I don't know where the mods are. I'll drop Jamie's in here one more time for y'all. I don't mind at all. I think I have it on the ready. Yep. There you go. Jamie's link is coming through now. Uh-oh, looks like we're spooling. There you go. Yeah. So right there, I've just dropped Jamie's link again. Welcome in, Pits Live. See, women of a particular age. Whenever we come, the party just gets started. So you're just in time, Pits Live. You're just in time. Somebody asked, are you done with your gig work for today,
Yeah,
Jamie?
I ain't doing no gig work today. I done did that today. I did Amazon Flex this morning.
What do you call it? What is it called? A lot or
A block.
a block? How big was
Mhm.
your block?
I had 40 packages, but I couldn't even finish I had to return 13 packages because the app started acting up and I had to manually input like the number, so I had to return term packages. So I couldn't even finish my block.
Wow, wow. And I
Mhm.
think you were saying though, but when you take the block, they're going to pay you for the block.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. I think it's just interesting. I think it's really interesting. I'm so grateful for gig workers. I don't do a lot of Uber. I used to do Uber Eats and stuff like that, but I my belly feels better when I cook my food at home. So that's what I do. This is a great one to end on. Allison says Jamie is just straight dope. Always motivating. Jamie, we're gonna let you do whatever it is Jamie does. Jamie, tell us this before you go. What do you do when you're not being the mom to your kiddos, when you're not doing your real estate? we're going to keep asking you about your real estate courses, Jamie. When you're not working towards your real estate license, doing DoorDash, Uber Eats. Well, we don't really care for not too much on DoorDash. What do you do? And when you're a monetized YouTube content creator, y'all, you missed it. You want to catch it on the replay because Jamie pulled out her phone, went straight into YouTube Studio, and said, "This is what I'm looking at so far this month. So far." Go ahead, Jamie. What
I
do you
just
do?
just doing YouTube, relaxing, spending time with family, and that's about it.
Yeah, yeah. Coming down from all the things that we do is so important.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say it because Jamie doesn't like what I say.
Don't do it, please don't.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because we got guests in the house. We got guests in the house. Jamie is my guest today. Jamie said, don't say that ever again in her presence. Okay, I won't. I won't. I won't. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with us. Jamie, we've got 15 in the chat. Do you want to stay a little bit longer and answer questions?
I'm okay.
Okay, Jamie says she's okay. And I'm not going to say my phrase. So Jamie's going to stay with us, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button because this is KendyK all day. I'm on the road to 750 subscribers, on my way to 1,000 subscribers. So, y'all, go ahead, take the plunge.
Bye, y'all.
Are you leaving out?
No, I want to chat with y'all for a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. So Jamie's here, y'all. Do y'all have any other content creation questions? Somebody says, y'all ain't gonna make me stop with. I love these green hearts because they remind me of money. Thank you, thank you, Mrs. Pitts. So this is a funny story. So y'all, I don't know anything about. I'm learning. I'm learning everything in the moment about YouTube. So I was over at Pitt's Life's channel in the wee hours of this morning, trying to send Pitt's Life a super sticker, and y'all, why did I send a sticker and didn't put a message on it? Paid for the sticker, no message. I said, this is crazy. This is why I don't be doing stuff like that because I don't know about that. I'll figure it out. Jamie will help me. Jamie will help me, right, Jamie?
With a little sticker right there.
Huh?
I'm sitting there laughing at the little 12.
What does 12 mean?
What? Oh my. Oh my God. Buy me something sometime. Lord have mercy. Oh my God.
Okay. Y'all sound like y'all got a little side conversation going on. Oh, Pitch Live, bless her heart. Pitch Live said, yeah, she saw that I bought one of her super stickers with no message on it. That's crazy. Um,
I,
y'all, we don't see much traffic in the chat. If y'all have any comments or questions, this is your opportunity because Jamie has already dropped so many gems. Y'all, please check this out on the replay and check out Jamie's channel. She's got a great
Mhm.
channel, and Jamie encourages us to drop new content every day, focusing on your long format videos and or lives. She said them little shorts are all right, but that ain't about nothing. Jamie, you just put it up on your phones.
Mhm.
Pennies for 1,000 views on a short gives you what? Well, how much was that? 63 cents.
Yeah, that don't do. Yeah, that ain't no money.
Yeah, don't fool with those shorts like that. And I had heard that, so I really believe that. I believe everything that you've shared. You've shared so much, and in ways that like you were dropping bombs on us in a good way. In a
Mhm.
good way. Thank you, thank you. Utilize Chat GPT. Utilize Chat GPT. Yeah, 12, you and Jamie. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. Okay, y'all friends, we're gonna go. KendyK is gonna keep rocking and rolling because y'all we all got videos to edit.
Yeah.
I've got to get new content out here today. Let's make good use of our time, and I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. Jamie, thank you for coming over to KendyK's Kitchen. I enjoyed you, girl. I enjoyed you. Y'all, goodbye for now.
Bye.